Hello, everyone. This is Vivian Lee, Director of Quest Equality and Inclusion Council. The Quest Equality and Inclusion Council was founded in July 2020. The council is employee-driven and employee-led. All council members are volunteers from our business units and functional groups globally. We're very proud to be the voice of our employees and playing our part to make Quest a stronger, more successful company. The mission of the Quest Equality and Inclusion Council aligns to the Quest core values. And it supports our strategy in terms of growing our people, growing engagement, and growing the company. We are very encouraged by those progress that we've made throughout last year. And we continue to see diversity and inclusion being a priority for 2021, both internally and externally. As we will see today, our strategic partner, Microsoft, has spoken about our commitment to creating an inclusive organization aligns to our partners' expectations. We're also seeing more of our customers reaching out to us, wanting to understand how Quest plans to play a role to increase equality and fairness in the global marketplace that we operate in. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for supporting the Quest Equality and Inclusion Council, and we welcome you to join us. Together, we can be the change we want to see and make equality and inclusion a reality for everyone.
Hello, SKO. My name is Mimi Shalash, coming to you from Columbus, Ohio, on behalf of the Data Protection Team, as well as the Equality and Inclusion Council. Excited to be here today to share some exciting updates and looking forward to updating you on innovation, problem solving, and representation.
Hi, SKO. This is Kimberly Penny, and I'm the co-chair of the Equality and Inclusion Council. I'm in Austin, Texas, where it's pretty much always sunny, and I'm representing Microsoft Platform Management in the sales organization. We're really excited to be here, and Mimi, why don't you kick us off?
Awesome. So Kimberly, we have now had, I would say, 6 to 8 months of our Equality and Inclusion Council in existence. Why don't you share your most memorable moment thus far?
There's been so many, because there's been so much change, so much enthusiasm, and it is a really exciting time at Quest. I'm really proud to be part of it. But I would have to say, there's I guess my top couple of things would be to learn that our executive leadership team is very much behind us, very much driving this effort as well. And that we have the ability to not just grow community partnerships, but we're also able to work with our business partners in order to figure out what their best practices are, so that we can sort of trickle that down throughout Quest and really affect some change. And that pertains to, messaging, talent acquisition and retention, basically creating a space where people really do feel included, and increasing the diversity in a number of ways within the Quest organization. We found there's data that points to the fact that, honestly, with these measurable deliverables that we're coming with to our executive leadership team, there's actual revenue that can be increased by these efforts. So to me, that's the most exciting part that I've seen, and that has potential thus far.
Extremely well said. I will share, I'm on the data protection team, so I'm obviously going to be especially excited about data. One of the most memorable aspects, I would say, of the work streams as it relates to diversity reporting is helping to set the foundation for benchmarking data. So taking very similar tech organizations, whether it be in size, revenue, employee count, being able to, again, benchmark those standards as it relates to underrepresented employees, I think was critical to help shape the argument towards our executive leadership team and our council members to really further solidify the importance of having the momentum moving forward. what are our goals moving forward? What are the partnerships that are ultimately going to be most strategic, not only to exposure, but also to the critical elements you discussed, messaging, inclusion, and talent development. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give our SKO attendees a call to action. What is it for you, Kimberly?
It's time for everybody to take a look at this council and figure out how you can contribute. I guarantee you every person that has an interest in what we're talking about has something to give and something to offer. So please reach out to one of us, to any one of our council members. There's a lot of us out there. There's, I think, about 50 people in the council throughout the organization globally.
So we want to make sure that we have representation on our council for the places even outside of North America. So if you are interested in innovation, problem solving, creativity, developing that sense of inclusion within your team, business unit, or region, please reach out to Kimberly, myself, or a council member near you to understand a little bit more about the time commitment, the desire, or maybe you're just interested in connecting with us and learning more about what the council is doing, regardless of the level of commitment. Again, we're more than happy to facilitate that conversation. Cheers to SKO. Have an amazing, safe, virtual event, and we look forward to connecting soon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lonnie Phillips, and I am the Vice President of U.S. Channel Sales at Microsoft. Quest, you are one of our top co-sell ISVs with Microsoft, and you've really established yourself as a valuable partner, not only with our sellers, but our customers. And I want to say thank you for that. But today, I want to celebrate you for being intentional around having an employee-driven Global Equality and Inclusion Council focused on building a culture of equality and inclusion where everyone is empowered to grow and strive to make a positive impact on the day-to-day reality for your colleagues, our customers, and the community we're all a part of. This aligns to Microsoft's mission to empower every person and organization on the planet to achieve more. We love working with strategic partners like Quest, which has a strong commitment to diversity, equality, and inclusion. At Microsoft, we believe that proximity breeds empathy and compassion. When we lead from a place of compassion, we can broaden our perspectives and be a more inclusive world. I look forward to future collaboration to make positive and systemic changes to the society. We are so proud of you. Way to go, Quest!
My name is Andy Pavarini, Quest Software Public Sector Inc. Federal Sales Leader, reporting to the great Greg Randolph. What a pleasure. Got to tell you, coming up here on my 12th year of Quest Software, I have learned a whole lot of things, and it is because our people are so diverse. They treat everyone with respect, and you get so many different perspectives. That is our value, and we transfer that to our customers. And what I mean by that is that our ability to succeed has everything to do with great customer service and intrinsic value, demonstrating it on all levels. And it really comes from the basics, just kindness as a person and professionalism. Our customers in the federal business come from all walks of life, all countries, all ethnicities and religions. As one mission and one team, the Fed stands behind whatever it takes to deliver outstanding customer service and intrinsic value. Have a great sales kickoff, everyone.
When I think about the importance of diversity, I know that it gives Quest as a company access to an incredible range of talent. Not just talent that belongs to one particular view or ethnicity or some other identity. It gives us advantage in the market. The other advantage it provides is obviously insight into the needs and motivations of all of our clients rather than just a small part of it. It just really brings so many different perspectives together to solving problems. I've really never been prouder to work at a company that not only values diversity, but lives it. There is more diversity here at Quest than at almost every company I've worked for in my career, both in our sales team and outside of the sales team. That doesn't mean we can't do more to drive diversity and inclusion, but the passion here to do it and the overall commitment is outstanding. That gives everybody here at Quest an incredible opportunity for growth and an incredible opportunity to make a difference.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to give some of my perspective on diversity, equality, and inclusion at Quest. My name is Todd Warner. I'm based in Austin, Texas, and I lead both the Global Channel Organization as well as manage Latin America and the emerging markets for Quest. Due to the global nature of my role, I see cultural diversity show up in many areas within Quest as well as across our global partner community. The value of diversity, equality, and inclusion to Quest is clear. Not only does it align to our core values, but it also has a real impact on Quest being competitive and profitable. One survey I read is that companies that embrace diversity are 35% more successful than those that do not. Multicultural workforce and partner ecosystem is an important advantage to expand our Quest presence in the markets we serve to better represent the customers we want to engage with. That's all I have for today. Thanks, everybody.